Hello, Cholla Chargers. What you see in front of you is the 12th grade course request for the 2023-2024 school year. So this course request is for current 11th graders going into 12th grade. So I'll walk through this sheet to show you what classes we've got to sign up for. So right off the bat, what we do need to know is that 12th graders that are on track for graduation do have the option to have a reduced schedule next year and to sign up for a reduced schedule. And students who are on track for graduation are students who have no missing credits from their 9th grade, 10th grade, 11th grade English, math, science, and social studies, and even electives. So most students who are on track for graduation currently have, through semester 1 of 11th grade year, usually have 17 and a half credits. So if you're about that mark and you've passed all your classes from 9th grade, 10th grade, 11th grade, you may qualify for a reduced schedule. Again, your counselor will look over this to make sure that you do qualify for a reduced schedule. And students who are on a reduced schedule must leave campus at the end of their last class of the day. They cannot hang out on campus. So this means if you are a school bus rider and you have to be here for the entire school day, you can't have a reduced schedule. So these are for students who can leave campus and who qualify for a reduced schedule. So if you do want to apply for a reduced schedule, you can scan the code here with your cell phone and sign up here, or you could type in the web address here and go to the website and type those in. All right, so let's go to the top of the page here where we'll choose your courses. So English 12. Most of our seniors will be taking English 12 if you haven't already taken your English 12. So there are options for you. We've got regular English 12, or we have two culturally relevant options. We've got Mexican American viewpoint and African American viewpoint. So all you have to do is put a little check mark next to the type of English 12 class you want to take. So those students who are currently in IB English 5-6, you will be continuing on into IB English 7-8. All right, so for math is pretty straightforward. For year 4 math classes, your two options are either college algebra or math finance. So here's what you got to know the difference between the two. So math finance is an easier math class, but notice that it's not a university education requirement. So this means that if you want to apply to a 4-year university right after high school, those universities usually will not accept your math finance credit. College algebra, on the other hand, does count as a university education requirement, and you could possibly get college credit through PIMA with this. So there's two options there. We do offer pre-calculus, but this is only for those students who were ahead in their math classes. So if you took college algebra in junior year, during 11th grade year, you could take the pre-calculus class. So just know this, you had to have taken and passed college algebra first before you could move on into pre-calculus. And the IB math option, so those, if you're currently in an IB math class and you know which one you're in, please, you must continue it for next school year. Social studies, box number 3. Most of our seniors are doing the American government and economics combo, so it's a half year each, so we combine them into one class period but split into the semesters. So economics classes are all the same, but it's your American government options that are different. You can take regular American government or one of the culturally relevant classes. So you've got African American viewpoint or Mexican American viewpoint. Those of you in IB history of the Americas, you'll be continuing it on into 12th grade year, so put a check mark there. Occasionally we do have some 12th graders who are deficient or have not completed their world history or American history credit. Please let us know, let your counselor know, or you may need to take this as one of your elective, write it down one of those elective boxes, but you may still need to take world history, American history, let us know. And if box number 4, if for some reason you still have not taken your health class yet, your options to get your health class done this year are to do it in combo with PE, with body conditioning, or with yoga. If you have taken your health class already, then you get an elective of your choice. So write down your primary choice elective here. Box number 5, these are for either primary choice elective if you don't need to take a science class. But those of you who are still needing science, if you have, for some reason, haven't received all your science credits and you're looking for science, you still need science credit, you could take either anatomy or forensics biology. And then those of you currently in IB Sciences, your choices are down below. IB Biology, IB Chemistry, IB Environmental Science, and these are the 7, 8 levels. You could also take anatomy or forensics biology as a science credit. So let's say if I've already taken and passed my 3 years of science already, but I want to do these just for fun, you could totally do that. It can count as an elective credit. Or maybe the university or college you're applying to wants you to take 4 years of a science class. Here are your options for that 4th year of science. So you could take anatomy or forensics biology. Boxes 6 and 7. This is for students who need to have a full schedule. Please write in your primary choice electives and some alternates. We do need some alternates. Even if you are applying to have a reduced schedule, you need to write down some alternate electives. So altogether, you'll be writing down 5 different electives at most here. So the elective offerings are on the 2nd page. So turn your pages over. And I want to go through this really quick. So with CTE electives, those career and technical education electives, they're really strict. And this is coming from the TUSD CTE department. 12th graders cannot register for year 1 CTE classes. And the reason for this is because we want students to complete a sequence. And if you start a year 1 CTE class during 12th grade year, there's no time for you to complete the sequence because you can't come back for another year after 12th grade year. So year 1, and you'll notice on our CTE section, there are no year 1 classes. All we have are 2nd year and above. So you cannot register for any year 1s if you've never taken the course before. You can register for a year 2, 3, or 4 CTE class, but only if the previous level has been passed. So, and then also remember, 12th graders, if you register for a higher level CTE class, you must remain in the class for the entire school year. So this means you cannot drop the course after Christmas. You've got to stay in there the entire year. So we have the same courses here. I just want to point out some new classes that you might see. Color Guard. Color Guard is part of the band, and it is part of marching bands, but instead of playing an instrument, the Color Guard are the ones who are waving around the flags, tossing it in the air, marching along with the band, and there might be some dance moves you got to throw in there too, but you do get credit with that. So Color Guard is a new one, and I believe that's our only new one for next school year. And just like sciences, if you know the general electives in the bottom right hand corner, just like our science classes, if you've already taken and passed your 3 years of social studies, you could still take History 141 as an elective, and you could still get college credit. So it's a dual enrollment course with Pima College. And the other dual enrollment course too is the MAS 165. So even if you already have your American history credit, these 2 classes are totally open for you to take as electives, and you could get college credit for those. All right, so, and then if you're in IB electives, remember you will be continuing the 7, 8 versions of those classes. So we've got the world languages here and then also the fine arts. So if you're in an IB elective, you know which ones to sign up for. All right, so if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to your counselors. We're happy to help you choose the right courses for next school year.